That's right. When it first started, it was just perfectly normal. Well, I'm sorry, it was a normal earthquake, and it didn't scare me. Actually, when I started filming,
watch this. It's bizarre.
So it went on for 2 minutes.
I filmed it for 2 minutes. The phone, the iPod stopped filming at some point. But it started normal, and then it got a little bit worse, so I went to the door to make sure, see how it was. And then it just got a little bit worse. It usually stops, but it got considerably worse. So I said, oh. And it didn't stop.
How many people died?
And then it got a little bit worse, so I went to stand outside in between the two buildings, and the clanking you hear is actually the canisters of natural gas banging against each other. And that's when I said, oh my God, the building is going to fall. I said that just before because it had never made that sound. It sounded like a shotgun or a freight train going off, just boom.
You had to be worried. I mean, hearing those natural gas canisters clanking around, I mean, a collapse there could have been extremely dangerous.
Exactly, and that was the absolute dumbest place
I'm gonna make
to
this
stand
bigger.
I wasn't thinking of that at the time.
Well, you don't think about stuff like, I mean,
Like
what do
window?
you think when this happens to you?
On the window?
You don't really think.
That
You
window.
just try to take it in, don't you?
Right, yeah, I mean, at first I said, okay, I should get to the building.
You can
And then
zoom.
after that I said, oh, I should probably stand over here and see what's going on. And then at one point when the cans started banging against each other violently, actually I saw lights in the alleyway. I saw them physically just bounce into the air, about 3 feet in the air, and that's when I said the word that had to be beeped out. Sorry.
Well, we understand.
Trying to find out how to zoom.
You know,
I don't think we can.
when you go through something like this, obviously you've been.
There you go.
You
can zoom in. You want to.
I don't want to zoom in.
What do you want? It zooms in
wanna
on the
make it-
thing.
Situation.
I want to make
But
it
as we
bigger.
have noted again and again, this one was different.
Exactly. I've been in Japan for 9 years. I'm an English teacher here. And I have never once feared. My first earthquake, I said, oh, it's an earthquake. And the kids said, oh, that happens all the time. After that, I would say once to twice a month, there have been notable earthquakes.
You're an English teacher.
9 years, I've never been concerned or been worried or been scared about an earthquake. But this, I was truly terrified.
Yeah, I would be too.
It was, and then the worst thing is that happened at almost 12 hours ago, and since then we've been having aftershocks that have been scary earthquakes within themselves every 15 to 30 minutes.
Yes, it happened about 11 hours and 40 minutes ago. We're coming up on the 12-hour mark on this. It hit about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's now, what, 2:26 in the morning there where you are in Japan. Obviously, everybody is either asleep or perhaps watching their TV sets. But how concerned are they about your relatives and friends that may live further up north where, you know, things have really been devastating?
Right, I'm 65 miles from Sendai, which I'm not sure how far Sendai is from the actual epicenter, but here we have it pretty bad. It's the worst I've ever seen. There's a building that's toppled.
Where the garages, where the roads and the highways are out, where people may be.
Yeah, it was 11 hours ago.
Food. You know, because there's so much devastation and because communications and electricity is down, they need to not just try and assess it on the ground, but go up above, fly these airplanes and get a wide swath look at it. So they can begin to map these large areas and see where they need to prioritize and focus.
That's in the CNN headquarters again.
I saw this.
Look at the watches.
Oh, this.
The grocery store.
God, huge earthquake.
What's the best thing to do during an earthquake? Go under a doorway.
Yeah, doorway.
Yeah, you get
Or next to a
under
window.
the doorway. Just get out of the way
Yeah,
of
'cause
flying
around
objects.
the window hard.
Just watch this. Some of these people could not stay standing.
It's still going.
They can't stay
Oh my
standing.
God,
It's
the
pretty bad.
building's gonna fall.
Hawaii, it's 11:19.
Oh my God.
Here in LA, it's 1:19.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
It's really obvious.
Is that in LA?
You see the trees are going like this.
So crazy.
Yeah. Glad I wasn't here.
We don't get like earthquakes like that here, do we?
Let's hope not.
Oh,
I mean, have you not experienced an earthquake here?
I've experienced like 2 or 3. Like once in
Oh.
the summer, it was like little.
Yeah. Well,
Like once when I was like sleepy
I slept
at
there
night.
when we had the
Yeah, I know.
Northridge
I woke
earthquake,
up on that one. I was
the
like,
Northridge earthquake, my house was, it was scary. But look at this.
how long was Northridge?
It's about 30 seconds. But look at, now watch this.
This happened for 5 minutes.
They said it was about 5 minutes long. Look at, watch the roof tiles coming off this house. It's shaking so
I'll be
hard.
screaming.
It's shaking so hard that the roof tiles are coming off.
Oh yeah, like you mean like you just you're like you mean
Do you know how hard that has to be shaking for the computers to go flying off the desks?
You turn it on and it says you have one voicemail. You click and it says you have one unheard message. First unheard message. End of message.
What?
Like there's really no message. I hate it when it happens.
When like you listen to a message and it's like
Look at this.
like a second.
Look at this sign.
Will be devastating. I know we've seen a lot already. We've seen water moving in and out. But once we take a look at where that water has stopped, it will. Part of the country will look just like on the hot
This is a happy commercial.
I make it anyway. We're looking at some live pictures, I believe, still of coming to us from our affiliate NHK as dawn breaks over Japan. This is first light after the earthquake and the tsunami. This is the first chance that rescue crews and emergency workers will have to get out there and really try and assess just how bad the damage is and what the death toll will be.
Ryan McDonald joins us now on the line. Ryan, it looked like